Hello Aquarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your December love reading and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting your angel, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We're looking at the person that you are dealing with or will be dealing with in love in the month of December and their feelings towards you. We have the Ace of Swords. Could definitely be, communication or wanting to communicate. I feel like they're feeling a lot more clear. I feel like somebody's realizing something here, whether about you, themselves, or the connection. Their intention. We have the Ten of Cups. Somebody could be realizing what is going to make them happy, what is important to them. For some of you guys, they're realizing what they need to do in order to get back to a happy place within themselves, or what they need to do to get you guys back to a happy place together. Their next action is the Temperance. I actually do like this. I do see the Temperance as a card of transformation. It is the alchemical process, but it is the kind of transformation that you get. It's a very slow, that's why it's a card of patience. It's a very slow and gradual kind of change and transformation. It's a process. So it's like if you start going to the gym or you start a diet, it takes time and consistency, but it does create transformation. That's the kind of transformation that you see with the Temperance. It's something that you have to continuously work for. And it takes time. It's not like an overnight transformation, right? Somebody here, especially with this Ace of Swords and this Temperance, could be realizing, it's not going to be easy, but I know what I want. I know what's important now, and I know what changes I need to make. Your energy showing up here, Aquarius. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think you're really looking at the situation from a very realistic place with the Seven of Cups. When the Seven of Cups is in the upright position, it's a card of like fantasies and illusions, not really seeing things clearly. In the reverse, I think you're seeing things extremely clearly. I think you're being very raw and real here. I think you're realizing how much work and effort it's actually going to take for you guys to be able to get to this place. And you may be feeling, Aquarius, that this person isn't on that same page. You may feel like they're not seeing things as clearly as you are. What is the challenge here between the two of them? We have the King of Cups. So that means when the King of Cups comes up in the challenge position, it basically puts it in the reverse. The King of Cups energy, when it's in the reverse position, feels like somebody who's just they could maybe not be the most emotionally mature person. It can also just talk about somebody who's not in control over their emotions. They kind of just, they make decisions based on how they feel in that moment, but they're not, a very emotionally stable place, a very stable person. We can also talk about somebody who is emotionally closed off, guarded, or unavailable. So we will have to clarify that in a moment. We have this Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody definitely wants to have some kind of new beginning here. I honestly do. I feel like this is somebody you guys have dealt with in the past, and I feel like it just hasn't worked out. I think things have been very unhealthy between the two of you in the past, and someone's coming in like, you know what, I'm working on things, I can change. And even though I feel like they are having some realizations and they are ready to make some changes, I think it's hard for you to believe them. I think it's hard for you to think that it's possible for enough to change for you guys to be able to get this back to a healthy place. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. I definitely feel a very skeptical energy from you. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. You have the Death card. Yeah, somebody's really realizing what needs to change, what changes they need to make. They could be really realizing why something has ended between the two of you as well. Ready to take some kind of responsibility or accountability for their part in things. And what changes they need to make here. So tell me about this 10 of Cups. Why is that here? Clarified by the 10 of Cups. So it's almost like this happily ever after. It does kind of feel, it's very Pisces energy. You know, that is Pisces card. And it does feel very dreamy and fantasy-like. Very Neptunian here. But it's, you know, it's this person's like, oh yeah, of course we can get back to this happy place. And it's not that it's not possible, but I feel like they are seeing this as in more of a romanticized way. And I feel like you're recognizing that. Tell me about this Temperance energy. We got the 2 of Cups. So they still feel a very strong connection. They still love you. And I do feel like they are kind of romanticizing this a little bit here. Because they want it so much and because they do love you. I do feel like there is some realizations here and some accountability and some willingness to make some changes though. You know, I think that they're just thinking it's going to be easier and faster than it is. And I think you're just a little bit worried that maybe you're worried that maybe that's the case. Maybe this person isn't realizing how much it's going to take for you guys to work through this. And I think you're worried about starting to invest again when somebody could be a little bit in an emotionally unstable place. You know, maybe this person has a tendency to lash out or a hard time handling their emotions. And I think you're worried like, okay, we're going to start things again and it's going to get hard and it's going to get toxic again. It's going to get unhealthy. Tell me about this 7 of Cups in the reverse. Why is that here? You have the Lover's energy. So you feel a very strong connection to this person as well. And you're recognizing that you need to make a decision here from this place of, you know, not allowing the emotions to run the show, but what is best for you. Tell me about this King of Cups energy. We have the 3 of Cups. So it's easy to get swept up in our feelings. It's easy to get swept, especially when we want to reconcile, we want to connect. It's easy to get caught up in those feelings. I do feel like, Aquarius, I think you're just being very realistic here. I also feel like you're wanting to be careful because you're not wanting to, you know, allow things to get to an unhealthy place again. I do feel, especially with this Lover's energy here, that you do have a big choice to make coming up. So we are going to get a potential outcome for you for the month of December. But you definitely have a choice to make here. Like I said, I do feel like somebody is having realizations here. I do feel like they are recognizing where they need to make changes and work on things. I do feel like there's a little bit of a romanticizing energy here as well. But I do feel like there's some genuine potential here too. We have the Empress in the reverse and the Hangman. I also feel like you could see this person in a little bit of a negative light now, and you could feel like the things that have happened between the two of you have kind of pushed you away or caused some space between the two of you. And I feel like you could be having a hard time coming out of that. Okay, you could be having a hard time. It's like, what do they say? If you can't unsee it. You know, I feel like that's something that you're struggling with here as well. So take your time to make whatever decision is best for you, what's in alignment with who you're trying to be and where you're trying to go. But that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this helps. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements, everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys so much for being here and I will see you soon.